Hello, this is Abu Ahmed Timama. I'm here to give a presentation about MMM. Today we shall be talking about the ideology of MMM, how MMM works, the benefits of MMM and the rules of MMM. MMM is actually known by very many people as Mavrodi Mondial Movement, and others call it a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. MMM is also seen as a community of ordinary people who selflessly help themselves. And of course, today, MMM is the largest social network that connects one who wishes to donate money with one who wishes to give money or get money. Who exactly is MMM? MMM is not a person, but rather it is a community that is established on the principle of the power of giving. We help people to become financially free. And of course, as at today, MMM is the largest donation exchange network in the world with over 240 million participants worldwide. Before we look at the ideology of MMM, let us quickly and briefly look at the history of MMM. MMM was founded by a Russian-born named Sergei Mavrodi. He's a mathematician and programmer. He started MMM Cooperative in the year 1989. He listed MMM as a joint stock company in 1994. And he became a deputy of the Russian parliament in the year 1994 and later revived MMM in 2011, and this time around it became MMM Global. The ideology of MMM. The question that comes to an ordinary man is why MMM? And if you really want to know the answer to this question, you look at the modern world today, you say the world is inhuman, it has been unfair and has always been unjust. The world today is a world of money and it is not meant for ordinary people. Okay, if you do not have money, you're a slave to the modern world. Money, we say, is just a paper, and of course, it becomes acceptable only when we say it can be used as a means of exchange. And of course, as a salary earner, money as a paper is known as wages or salary. And when you add an extra paper to such a paper, it becomes an increase in that person's wage or salary. It's a bitter reality. MMM has come to cause what we call financial apocalypse. It has actually come to break us free from our financial chains and save us. It is going to release us from slavery of the modern world. Okay, the community is large and it is growing. And if by the grace of God everybody becomes a participant of MMM, then we will no longer need the current financial system, which is unjust, and of course the financial system will just collapse and die by itself because MMM will become a system that is complete and it will become very, very stable. MMM, the main goal of MMM is actually to create a fair financial system, okay, where money will no longer be an issue. Okay, it is going to eradicate the unjust financial system, and the goal here is not actually the money. We are not actually here to make people very, very rich and others very, very poor. Rather, we want to give people a consciousness that there is money, and when you have a consciousness that you possess money, you will be very happy and you feel free. And MMM has actually created a platform where we will no longer be enslaved to financials just because we want to execute some financial projects. How does MMM work? Like we said earlier, MMM is a community of people who provide help, and this provision of help is out of their own benevolence, okay, just out of their pocket. MMM works by the principle of provide help and get help. Now, when you provide help, you're making a contribution which is going to be rewarded, and after a time, you can get help. That is, you can now get your own help via the get help button in MMM, and then you'll be rewarded with the amount you provided and another reward. MMM, the moment you provide help in MMM, you get what we call a Mavro. Mavro is actually an internal currency of MMM. And you buy this when, of course, you pledge to contribute a certain amount of money. Now, the moment you pledge that you have that money to contribute, the Mavro starts growing at that moment at the rate of 30% per month. And, of course, it increases twice every week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. The total sum in your Mavro shows how much you can request help yourself. Now, the question is, where does the 30% come from in MMM? MMM does not pay interest. MMM does not give any interest to anybody. Rather, it gives a reward for a donation that you have made. Okay, the Mavro is just a unit in the system and it grows. There are no interest in MMM. So the growth of the Mavro can be stopped, it can be increased, it can be decreased, or it can even be cancelled. Now, the question is, this 30%, where does it come from? Now, if you want to answer this question, you look at the financial institutions. Let's take, for instance, the bank. If all of us were to withdraw our savings from the bank on the same day or week, now, do you think the bank can pay us all? What do banks use? How do they get to pay everybody? And when you make a deposit of 500,000, you get 750,000 return. How does it work? The simple answer is crowdfunding. And of course, this is the system financial institutions, banks, and other institutions, insurance companies. This is the system they use. What is crowdfunding? Now, crowdfunding works by the principle of money rotation. If you know that money rotates, then you will understand the principle of crowdfunding. When someone donates, or rather make a deposit in the bank, you have given the bank an advantage. And then another person comes to withdraw money from the bank. The bank will now take from the money earlier deposited by another person and pay it to this other person who has come for withdrawal. Now, when that person who made the deposit comes for his own withdrawal, another person's deposit will be used to pay off his own withdrawal. So the money rotates like that, and then you discover that banks and insurance companies are able to pay deposits and withdrawals as time goes on. But if all of us were to go to all these banks or financial institutions to pick all of our money, that would be the end of such an institution. So MMM uses the same system, but rather here we provide and we get help regularly. Okay, we don't do donation and we don't do deposits and withdraw. Rather, we provide, we donate, and then we get helped. The benefits to participants. MMM provides, when you provide help in MMM, you get 30% per month for your contribution. Apart from the 30% you get, if you are a first timer, that is, you are a first person, you are just participating for the first time in MMM, you get a registration bonus of $20, $50, or $100. Also, you have referral bonuses for participants whom you invite into the community. It's 10% per PH of that person whom you have invited. Also, you have what we call guiders bonus. In MMM, we have a set of people who are known as guiders or managers. They attend a particular school known as the guider school, and when they graduate, they become guider of the community. Now, the guider can collect a bonus of 5% from his first downline. The second downline, he gets 3%. The third downline, he gets 1%, and so on and so forth. Then the video of happiness can also provide a participant with a bonus. When you upload a video with super quality, good character, and with a kind of a story, you get 10% bonus of the amount you received help with. 5% if you show your face and your voice is heard clearly, and 1% if you don't show your face but you demonstrate your personal office and a photo of your bank account statement. Alright, the rules of MMM. Now, MMM has a set of rules that helps to guide the community from going astray. One of these major rules is you have to participate only with your spare money. Donate only money that you don't want to use at the moment. You do not have multiple accounts in MMM. You can always PH as many times as you want, but with one account. Do not create fake accounts with fake details. Some persons can go ahead and put up fake accounts and fake details. MMM does not allow this. Do not delay in paying for your order. Do not edit your banking details or change your password less than 15 days before getting help. You do not click on I refuse to make payment button for more than once a month. Do not make deposit and fail to attach proof of payment. Do not fail to confirm your payment after you've paid or received help. And of course, you do not allow your family members to PH more than you. If they have an amount that is higher than you wish you yourself have to donate, let them do so or register through your guiders link. Always remember to write your letter of happiness because you're given a maximum of 3 days to do so. And of course, when enrolling people into the community, please do so after you must have educated them. Do not just register them for the sake of bonuses. Make sure you educate them properly as to the ideology of MMM, how everything works, so that when they come into the community, they come in with a free mind. Together, we can change the world. Thank you, and God bless you.